Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my 2015 favorites! I actually wasn't entirely sure if I was even going to film this video because I was like, shit, I cannot condense all of my favorite stuff down into one video, but we've done it. We have succeeded, we are here, and we are gonna go ahead. There were so many great loves in 2015. I discovered so many new products and I fell in love so many times. Got my heart broken so many times. But I'm excited to bring you guys my absolute top of the top of the top of the top of the favorite list for 2015. So I'm not going to ramble too much because I know this video is probably already going to be really, really long. So if you guys want to learn my top makeup and beauty favorites for 2015, then please keep on watching. So I've tried to choose one high-end and one drugstore product for each category. Some of them I don't have both because I just didn't have a favorite in the other category, but we'll see how we go. And I'm going to kind of do it in the order that I would apply them just to make it a little bit easier for me to figure out in my head. So first up, I'm going to start with primers. Now, hands down, my absolute favorite high-end primer for 2015 was the Hourglass Luminous Veil Primer. It is very, very good for making your skin look flawless and perfect, and it actually controls my oil really, really well also. So loving that one. And I've loved that for now 2 years, I think. So goes to show it works. And I think this is my third bottle as well. For drugstore primers, my favorite has been the Loreal Infallible Mattifying Base. Now this came out when the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation came out, and it is just so good. It is a really great smoothing primer. It controls my oil amazingly, and it also gives me a really soft and beautiful, like perfect canvas for my foundation to go over the top. And it doesn't settle in my pores as well, which is again another thumbs up from me. But yeah, loved this one all last year, and I know that I'm going to keep loving it this year as well. Foundation was really, really hard for me to choose because foundations is one of my all-time favorite things, but you guys know that I had to mention the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I use this on pretty much every single freelance client. It gives you the most perfect face for photography. Like, your face will look photoshopped without you needing to use Photoshop. I promise you, this stuff is absolutely amazing. The only downside with this is I wouldn't recommend it for an everyday foundation because it is quite heavy, and it's just a little bit too much for sort of during the day wear, but oh, where would I be without this? I love this foundation. And then my favorite drugstore foundation was the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This one came out, I think, about mid-year, and it is amazing. I remember I wore it to the gym once. Like, I was first just testing the foundation out to see how it would control the oils and see how matte it would actually stay. I had like a mask on, and I sweated it out at the gym, and I literally had a mask on. This stuff is so good, and the colors are really nice and yellow based as well. I mean, they've got neutrals and pink bases as well, but for me, finding a drugstore foundation is really difficult because I've got such a strong yellow undertone. But really, really love this. My top high-end concealer for 2015 was still the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I've loved this for, I think, 4 years now. Similarly to the MAC foundation, I use this concealer on pretty much every single freelance client. For those of you with very, very dry skin, you do need to make sure that you're using a really good eye cream to really hydrate the eye area before going in with this, because it is quite, like, it dries down quite dry. This stuff is like pain. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're army crawling through the deserts of Egypt or swimming underwater to China, like, this will not come off your face, like, legitimately. And I always do have to advise my clients when I do their makeup, I'm like, girl, you're gonna need to scrub the crapoly out of your face when you get home tonight because this stuff is not gonna come off. And then there's probably no surprises with this one. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I wear the color Sand, which is number 20. Love, love, love this concealer. Very, very comparable to the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and that is another favorite of mine, but I only wanted to pick 2 favorites, so it's been really hard. But yeah, oh my gosh, this is so good. It comes in so many different colors, and it's honestly like $5. Such a good concealer. I promise you will love it. For setting powder, I've only got high-end setting powders. I'm so sorry, but these are both loose setting powders. So I've got the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder and the Chanel Natural Loose Finish Powder. These two, oh my goodness. So I love to use this to set underneath my eyes, to bake concealer, and to highlight around the face. And then this one I use to just generally set makeup and things like that. I use these on myself. I use these on clients. I use these on models. I can't even tell you how good these are. Like, seriously, the best setting powders in the industry. And I'm sorry I don't have a drugstore favorite setting powder for the year. Sorry, this is another one that I don't actually have a drugstore option. I don't know, these are my ride or dies. The MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. You guys have seen me use this in pretty much nearly every video as an eyeshadow base underneath my eyeshadows. I've gone through, I think, 2 of these this year, and they do last a really, really long time. As you can see, this one is on its last legs. Your eyeshadow will be brighter, it will be more vibrant, it will stay there all night, and it will not crease. Guarantee it with this, absolute guarantee. And it's not really that expensive for how long it lasts either, so oh, love that. And then the other one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. I've used this in probably, I mean, in any video that I haven't used the MAC one, I've used this. This one is basically exactly the same as the MAC one. Works exactly the same, but it does have a doe foot applicator instead of a little pot, which is probably... you know what? Neither of them are really that hygienic. I need a squeeze tube, guys. If either of you could produce either of these products in a squeeze tube, mine would be blown. Now for eyeshadows this year, I've pretty well only been sticking to single eyeshadow pans. Even for clients traveling for makeup work and things like that, I tend to only pack these. So these are full of Makeup Geek and Anastasia Beverly Hills single shadows. I love both of their formulas. I love both of their color ranges. Don't make me choose between them because I honestly couldn't. Like, I honestly couldn't. But these have just been getting so much more use than my actual traditional eyeshadow palettes this year. It's just been the year of single shadows. But this palette here is my absolute most used. If you guys are interested, I can pop a photo of this on Instagram and name all of the shades for you. Just let me know if that is something that you would be interested in. But honestly, this goes with me everywhere and I'm obsessed with it. And then this one here is all of my sort of shimmery satin type eyeshadows. And I've also got all of my Makeup Geek duochromes and foiled eyeshadows in this palette. Oh, so many pretty things. I'll quickly mention my favorite mascaras. So the Maybelline The Colossal Volume Express Cat Eyes version has been hands down my most used drugstore mascara. I've gone through, I think, 6 tubes of this year, which is like a reasonable amount. It has got a little curved brush, which I find really helps to lift and fan out the lashes. And then my other favorite has been the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. I do have issues with mascara smudging on my lower, like sort of on the skin underneath my eyes, because I do have oily skin and my lower lashes are quite long. So as soon as they touch the skin down there, they rub, the mascara comes off and you get those awful smudges. This stuff, without a doubt, never, ever, 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 ever smudges. Like, it is just bulletproof mascara. It's so good. Okay, for contouring, I couldn't go past the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This was an absolute game changer. I don't know what it is. I don't know what she's put in these. I don't know the formulation or why this works so much better than other formulations, but I promise you, you will not have any issues blending out your contour if you use these. And these shades here are also really, really good for highlighting as well. I tend to use this color most, and then sometimes I'll use this, and if I'm like, dang, I want like to be cut like a bitch, then I will use this darkest shade here. Really, really good palette, lots of product in it, and I just love it. The only bummer about it is it's always sold out. You have to stalk Sephora to get this, like, and it's hard, but I promise you, it is worth it. For my drugstore contouring, absolutely hands down, the Sleek, what is this? Face Form Contouring and Blush Palette in the shade Medium. I have used this in so many videos, and this is the palette that I kind of use on an everyday basis. Really, really easy to blend. I use this to contour, I use this as a bronzer, and then I use this to highlight, and it's perfect. It's perfect every time, and like, I've had this for ages, and it's so pigmented, but check that out. Like, it looks brand new still. Like, it looks like I've hardly touched it, but I've been using this for over a year, so really, really, really good product. My 2 favorite blushes for 2015 were definitely NARS Gilda. I used this, I mean, I've even hit pan, I've used it so much. This suits so many different skin tones, and I tend to lean towards more of like a coral blush than any other. So pretty, and this one's a matte as well, so if you want to go all matte you can, and then if you want to go for more of a shimmy, you just use a highlighter over the top and it looks stunning. Now, I don't typically use drugstore blushes that much. It's just, I don't know, it's just something that I don't really use too much, but if I had to choose, it would definitely be the NYX Blush in Pinched. Perfect coral based color once again. It has a slight bit of shimmer when you look at it in the pan, but it doesn't really show up on the skin. It's quite a matte blush. Beautiful on every skin tone. I've used this on models. I've used this on clients as well as my own face, and definitely this is my drugstore favorite blush. So I've only got one favorite highlighter for 2015, and that is Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Opal. I know most of you are going to be like, oh, why didn't you choose Champagne Pop? I don't know, I just like this one better than Champagne Pop. I think that it works with my skin tone a little bit better than Champagne Pop does because I am quite yellow already. And because this one's got more of like a pinky beigey undertone, it stands out a little bit more on my skin than Champagne Pop. I don't know. That's just one opinion. I do have Champagne Pop and use it all the time, but this has definitely been my favourite highlighter. Oh, I just want to rub it all over my face. Oh my god. Do I even need to explain this? I use this in pretty much every video. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the colour Chocolate. Absolutely adore this product. It lasts all day long. It's sweat-proof, it's waterproof, it's life-proof. Like, once you got your brows on, they're not going to go running off on you. Really, really loved this. I also really loved the Eye of Horus. These are, what are these even called? The Dynasty Jewel Brow Perfect. These were more of an everyday brow product for me if I was going to work or, you know, just running down the street somewhere. They are so quick to apply. At one end, you've got this little sort of roll-up applicator pencil thingy. And then at the other end, is a little brow gel. And I mean, this product just looks so natural and beautiful for everyday wear. It takes all of about 2 seconds to apply. It's just quick and easy. And I had to put this in because I honestly have used these so much in 2015. We've arrived at the lip products, which means we're nearly at the end. I hope you guys are surviving. Okay, so I'm going to do the drugstore ones first and then we'll do the high end. I think it'll be a little bit easier. So first up, had to include the Maybelline Color Drama. What are these? Intensive Velvet Lip Pencils. These are like large lipstick / lip pencils. These are just really, really good for everyday wear. They come in beautiful natural colors. I mean, they've got bold colors as well, but they're so comfortable to wear. They're so velvety and creamy. They last all day long. They're honestly like the best hybrid between a hardcore stay all day lip pencil and then like a really nice lipstick, like a really nice everyday comfortable lipstick. And then my other favorite drugstore lip product were the ColourPop Lippie sticks. I've got quite a few colors of these. So if you do want to see a full swatch video of these as well, please let me know. But my two favorite colors were Brink and Lumiere. Both of these are matte finishes. So these are just the same as the ColourPop eyeshadows. They're only $5 and honestly, can you deal with that color? This is like the best Kylie Jenner lip color ever. The formula's amazing. They stay all day. My favorites of these are definitely the matte formulas. I don't mind the satin finish, but the matte ones are definitely my favorite. These last so long and for only $5 each. Like, you can't go wrong with that. You just can't. Hands down, my favorite lipstick for 2015 was MAC Velvet Teddy. Went through, I think 2 tubes of this in 2015. Really, really love this lipstick. It's a really beautiful, perfect everyday color. And I use this on so many clients as well who end up then purchasing it as well. Looks natural. You can wear nothing else on your entire face and only this and you will still look put together. It's such a nice color. And it's a matte finish as well. So, I mean, you can tell from the theme of this, matte finishes are kind of my favorite at the minute. Okay, last category, liquid lipsticks. 2015 was the year of the liquid lipstick. Like, honestly, I pretty much only, like personally on myself, I pretty much only wore liquid lipsticks, like sort of on a day-to-day thing or when I was going out. And even in my tutorials, I think most of the products were liquid lipsticks. I've got 3 favorite formulas of liquid lipsticks. The first one being the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. And my favorite colors from their range is Dusty Rose, Lovely, and Pure Hollywood. Once again, these are just really beautiful, natural, everyday, can wear anywhere kind of colors, which I tend to include in my favorites because I mean, I love a bold lip, but really for something that you used most, it's always going to be these kinds of colors. Second favorite formula was Jeffree Star. Oh, I don't even have enough nice things to say about Jeffree Star. These liquid lipsticks are perfection. Like, they are actual perfection. They stay on all day long. They don't crease on me. They don't like crack off or smudge off. I can eat like an absolute fat pig and these don't come off. Oh, love these. And my favorite colors in this range are I'm Nude, Celebrity Skin, and this is one of the limited edition ones that he did bring out. This is Doll Parts. And then my last favorite formula for liquid lipsticks is the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte Liquid Lipsticks. So, out of all the liquid lipstick formulas, these are the most hydrating, hence probably the name Hydra Matte. Makes sense. I can put these on in the morning and then I can wear it all day and not have to touch up, like all day until like 8 o'clock at night. Don't have to touch up these products. They are so good. Very lightweight. The packaging is gorgeous. They smell amazing as well. Just like, I mean, I just love them. I just love them. I could talk all day, so I'm going to stop because this video is already too long. My favorite colors in these are Share and Serenity, and bit of a trend here, but once again, these are both sort of more natural kind of wearable type shades. Love it. Love it. So just finally to wrap this video up, I want to include 2 other favorites. These are just random favorites for 2015. First up, Justin Bieber's album. Like, I'm a believer. I cannot deal. I'm a believer. The transformation has occurred. I love you, Justin Bieber. I love you. In the car, at the office, at home, at the gym, walking Georgie, Justin's always with me. Like, he's always there with me. And then lastly for 2015, I did want to make a quick mention of this camera. So many of you comment on my Instagram photos and ask me what camera that I used to take them with, and it is, oh, there it is. The Sony Alpha 5100. This camera has got a built-in skin softener, and when you take a photo, you are just like perfection. Like, pure perfection, flawless. You look photoshopped, and so many of you like comment and you say, oh, what apps do you use to edit your photos and things like that? Most of my photos actually aren't edited, and it's just because of this camera that I've used to take the photo. That's why my skin looks so perfect in most photos. I mean, I'm a human. I got pores, like, it's all there, but pore hider right here. So that finally wraps up the video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it was so long. I hope you ate a lot of food while watching this, because that's what I would do. Please let me know your favorite beauty favorites from 2015 in the comments down below. Let me know what you think that I need to try out. I love taking suggestions from you guys. You guys always have the best suggestions. Like, seriously? So good. But I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!